Hi friends! Today I'm going to be sharing with you my tips on how to get clear skin. As someone who's battled severe adult cystic acne for almost a year and then went through the process of recovering and healing for almost 8 months, I feel like I have a lot to say on this subject. So here are my tips on how to get clear skin. And I think the most important thing that I've learned on my journey of healing my acne was, how do I look at myself? What is my self-perception? At the time when I got my acne, I really did a survey of what was my emotional mental health like at that point. What was I feeling about myself? What was I thinking about myself? And where was I emotionally with myself? And there was a lot of non-acceptance, judgment, really strong inner critic, and a lot of hate inflicted upon myself because I was fat, because my hair didn't look right, because I wasn't thin enough, because I had acne over my face, because I couldn't run more than 2.1 miles, just stupid reasons to judge and not accept myself for where I was, who I was at that point in time. And everything in this world is energy. Even our emotions are energy. And when we are emotionally charged with non-acceptance, judgment towards ourselves, that has to manifest somewhere on our body, right? So your body or your belief is that it's really hard for me to accept myself and I'm constantly judging myself and I'm really hard on myself. Where is that going to manifest? It's going to manifest on your face because we are always looking at our face. We don't very often look at our elbow. The first thing we look at is our face when we see a mirror, right? So when we get acne, the acne is showing us, here's your sign of your non-acceptance. Here's your sign of your disapproval of self. Here's your sign that you don't like yourself or that you are judging yourself. And then when you see that acne in your face, you judge yourself even more for having acne in your face, for looking ugly, and for not being pretty enough. And that's what I was going through at that point in time. And I had to look at myself and I had to stare at myself in the mirror and say, I have 50,000 yucky little pimples all over my face that hurt, but I deeply love and accept you. And I made that a habit. I said that to myself all the time. Every single time I saw my face in the mirror, every single time I would touch my face, I wouldn't feel the pimples, I would say, I deeply love and accept you, because that was me showing compassion, love to myself. And love is where it all begins, is where the healing journey begins, with love. Even when you go through something traumatic that happens, like a breakup or the death of someone, the way you heal is through love. You start practicing compassion towards yourself. You start accepting that this is the reality and you start making peace with it. So that's what I did. I started making peace with the reality of my face. And as I started doing that and using the affirmation, I deeply love and accept myself, and practicing non-judgment and practicing acceptance, I noticed my skin started looking better. It started feeling better. I started feeling better. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I just looked past the acne and said, this is just temporary. This too shall pass. And it will pass, and it did pass. And now I have amazingly beautiful skin, and I'm so happy and so incredibly thankful. But because I had acne, I can have more appreciation, love for the skin I do have now, and more appreciation, love for myself, because it taught me another way of loving myself. It taught me a way of loving myself that was beyond the physical image, what I saw on the physical form when I looked at myself in the mirror. And a mirror is just a perception of what you see. It really isn't the reality of who you are. Who you are is a beautiful, divine, whole being. And you can't let the mirror tell you who you are. You have to self-define yourself, even if you have acne on your face, because it's not really the truth of who you are. Okay, moving on to the other half of how to get clear skin is food and lifestyle. And I firmly believe that if you are someone who has a very stagnant lifestyle, you hardly exercise, you hardly move your body, you don't really do much to take care of your physical well-being, you're not gonna feel very groovy in your body, very loose, very light, very free in your body. You're gonna feel very heavy, very lethargic, very dull, very bloated, very heavy, right? So moving our body and exercising and pumping our lymphatic system is key. Movement in my body means movement in my life, means progress, means growth, means forward movement. So it's so crucial to get off the couch, go for a walk, put some headphones in, listen to some music that uplifts you, a podcast, and do something to feel yourself in your body and ground your energy in your body. Walking barefoot on the earth is amazing because what it does is it takes all this negatively charged energy in our body and it drops into the earth and it neutralizes everything and you'll feel lighter. That's something I do quite often when I feel really just blah. Just take a walk in nature barefoot and put some music on. Sit underneath the tree, read a book. So lifestyle is very important. You're leading a lifestyle that supports your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional well-being. And if you aren't, it's time for a change. The next part of this is food. It's so important to understand that we are what we eat. Everything in our body is made up of the food that we put into our body, because that's how our cells get energy. That's how cells regrow. That's how our cells regenerate themselves. That's how they heal. Every single thing that we put into our body is used for energy, is used to create the body that we have on the external surface. So when we're eating foods that aren't nourishing us, that are just creating more waste and toxins in our body, it's going to go somewhere. It's going to show up on your face as acne, as rashes, as hair loss, as cellulite, as anything. So it's very important to ask yourself, is the food that I'm eating, is it really nourishing me? Or am I just eating it to numb myself because it just tastes good? It tastes good initially when you put it into your mouth. It tastes good in your mouth, but once you swallow it, what is the effect that food is causing to your body? Is it really helping you? Is it really helping you be the best version of yourself? If it's not, then you don't need it. You don't need it in your body at all. And you will notice that when you eat more processed foods with preservatives and chemicals and toxins, your skin looks really dull. It just doesn't look as glowing. Your body feels dull. You don't feel as happy and in love with the body that you're in. So food is very important. And another thing is hydration is key. It is so important. Your body is 70 to 80% water. So when you're hydrating yourself, you're flushing all the toxins out and you're letting everything flow, and all the systems that are going on, all the processes that are going on to help you live and help you survive is just better. And you're feeling better. Your skin is plumper. You have no under eye circles. Your skin's tighter. It's just amazing. And for me, I do not wear foundation. I do not wear concealer on my face. And I know I need to amp up my water intake when my skin starts looking dull and I get bags or redness or that dark grayish texture around my eyes. I know I need to amp up my water intake, and that's what I do. And everything's normal again and beautiful. The last thing I want to add is you can pop a pill, you can go on Accutane, you can spend all this money on these expensive skincare products that are promising you clear skin, but that's just putting a band-aid on a symptom. Not until do you find the cause of what's causing your symptom can you really have true healing and long-term healing with long-term results and having the skin that you want. And we're so programmed, we're so conditioned to believe that if we take this pill, if we go to the dermatologist who prescribes a medication, then we'll be fixed. I did that. I went to the dermatologist, he prescribed me medication, I put it on my pimples, and it just made my skin flaky and ashy, and it was disgusting. Like, reading the label and seeing all these chemicals, why would I want to put something on my face or my body that was made in the laboratory? It's just not organic. It's not natural. If we're put on this earth, then the universe has provided us with all the information, with all the resources to heal ourselves. And the biggest healing comes with the power of our mind. We can use our mind to heal our body and our life. And that's where true healing really begins. And then all these products, all these skincare items are just aiding that, or just helping that. And that's what I do. I use my skincare routine just to help that. And any single time now that I have a pimple pop up, I check back to my diet, I check back to my emotional, mental health, and where am I? And then from there, I know that I need to figure this out, and then immediately my skin clears up again. I'm gonna make a separate video on my skincare routine today and the products that I use now that I don't have acne. You can click the link to it somewhere right here and it will take you there. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it served you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!